Hi, okay. So in this video, what we will explain is about the minor and also cofactor. Okay, so for the previous one, I stopped until determinant. Okay, so I show you the example on how to solve 4 by 4. Okay, so means that if you okay with that, so means that you already okay to solve 3 by 3 also. Right? Okay, so now I will proceed with the minor and cofactor. So basically, if you want to calculate inverse, okay, later on I will proceed with inverse. But before we calculate inverse, you need to know first how to find the cofactor. Okay, cofactor. Actually, I already touched a little bit on the cofactor when to solve determinant. Okay, but for this video, I will focus more lah on how to calculate minor and cofactor. Okay, minor and cofactor. Why minor first, then cofactor? Because to get cofactor, you need to calculate minor. Okay, to get cofactor, you need to calculate minor. Okay, alright. So I will show through the example lah. Okay, so let's say you have example like A is a matrix 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so the question asks you to determine. Okay, determine the following minors and cofactors. Okay, determine the following minors. So following minors means that the question asks you the specific minor and cofactor. Okay, specific lah, masih dia nak pada M berapa. Okay, one more thing. For minor, we use sometimes textbook use as M. M stand for minor and C stand for cofactor. Alright, so now the question asks you to find, okay, M23 and also C23. So therefore, to calculate the cofactor to 3, you need to find M23 first, which is the minor. Okay, so then what's the represent 23 here? Okay, back to your introduction. What I say that the first number that appear in the entries is we call it as a row. Alright, row. And then the second number here represent column. So means that what's mean by M23? So M23 means it's row number 2, column number 3. Okay, row number 2. So means that you need to close. Basically, it's similar like how you find determinant. Okay, so means that for M23 means that row number 2, column number 3. So you need to close that. Okay, M23 is row number 2, you close, and also column number 3. So you left with 1, 2, 7, 8. Okay, 1, 2, 7, 8. So now find out the determinant. Find out the determinant. Okay, so 8 minus 14. So you have negative 6. Okay, this is your minor. Okay, this is your minor M23. So now the question asks you to find C23. Okay, this is the first one, M23, now C23. Okay, basically cofactor, dia tak berubah lah. I mean the punya number is equal. The difference here is on the sign, whether it's positive or negative. Negative or positive lah. Okay, in the slides, if you can refer back to the slide, they have a formula, summation something lah, I equal to n ke apa kan, yang negative 1 I plus j m23 for example. Okay, you can refer back to the formula, but they have an easiest way for you to what we call to get the value instead of using this formula. Maybe some of you will confuse, okay, I plus j lah blah kan. So actually they have a simple way. Okay, for example here, okay, but you need to memorize back or you need to recall back the matrices. We know that the symbol or the operation here is plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. This is for 3 by 3. Is it? Okay, for the 4 by 4, plus, minus, plus, minus, minus, plus, minus, minus, plus, and so on lah. Okay, so now this is matrix 3 by 3, right? So you can see that, okay, so you refer to this part, okay, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. Okay, so where's the C23 lies? Okay, C23, same thing lah, sama juga dengan M23. Means that at the row number 2, column number 3. Okay, row number 2, column number 3. Row number 2, column number 3. So this here, it's here. So the sign here is negative. So you need to put negative in front here, and then this is your M23. So therefore, your C23 is a positive 6. Okay, your C23 is a positive 6. Get it? Okay, so no, it's okay. So I will give another one. Okay, for example, so the question asks you to find M31 and C31. Okay, so how to find M31? Okay, the same thing, the same steps like the previous one. What you need to do is you need to close the row number 3 and column 1. Row number 3, column 1. So you left with 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay, find out the determinant. So 12 minus 15, and you will get negative 3 for M31. Okay, so for C31, same thing. You refer to the row number 3, column number 1. Okay, is it here? And it's a positive value. Is it? Okay, row number 3, column number 1. Okay, so therefore it's positive, and then here negative 3. Therefore your C31 is a negative 3. Okay, so this is how we find minor and cofactor. For this question, I ask you to find the specific lah, for the specific value. So they also have a question something like find the all minors and cofactors. So means that you need to calculate all lah. Kalau entries dia ada 9, for example here 3 by 3 matrix, that means you need to calculate all 9 possible answer lah. Okay, so this is a specific question. I mean, they ask you to find at a specific point, M23 and C23, M31 and C1 and C31. Okay, let's say, okay, I will show you another example. Okay, another example here, for example, okay, write the minus and cofactors of the element in the fourth row. Okay, so it's specific for you in the fourth row. Column dia tak specific, so row. So maksud dia, okay, for example, okay, I write the first term matrices. Okay, fourth row of the determinant, sorry. Okay, the sentence tak habis lagi. Okay, so this is the determinant that you need to calculate the minor and also the cofactor. This one is negative 3, 1, 5, negative 2, 2, negative 3, negative 2, negative 4, and 1. Okay, it said that at the fourth row. So where is the fourth row? This one. This is the fourth row, okay? Okay, the fourth row here. So you need to close the column 4. But it's not specifically mentioned which column. That's mean, okay, that's mean for this example, you need to calculate for each column. Maksudnya, fourth row tu confirm dah, fourth row, and then you need to do it for each column. This one, this one, this one, this one. Therefore, you will calculate 4 items lah, for things that you need to calculate. So we start first, okay, because it's mentioned fourth row, right? So M4 lah. M4, okay, we start with the column 1. So you need to calculate M41. And then you need to calculate same thing. Okay, row tak berubah row is specific at the fourth row, but the changes is on the column. So now is the fourth row, column 2. So M42, the third one still fourth row, but now is column 3, and the last one fourth row, column 4. So there are 4 things lah, for entries that you need to calculate. Okay, so for M41, so you close the column, sorry, row 3, column 1. So you left with negative 2, 4, 2, 1, 5, negative 3, 5, negative 2, 2. Okay, negative 2, 4, 2, 1, 5, negative 3, 5, negative 2, 2. Okay, the next one, row 4, column 2, 3, 2, sorry, row 4, column 2. So maksud dia berapa ni? Saya salah ke? M4 column 2, 3, 2, 1, 4, 5, negative 2, 2, negative 3, 2, right? Okay, and then for the M43, row number 4, column 3. Row number 4, column 3. So 3, 2, 1, and then negative 2, 1, 5, and then 2, negative 3, 2. Okay, the last one, M44. Okay, M44, 3, 2, 1, negative 2, 1, 5, 4, 5, negative 2. Okay, clear? Okay, so what we do next? So it's already reduced from 4 by 4 to 3 by 3. So you need to find your determinant for 3 by 3. So back to the previous video lah. Okay, video regarding determinant. Okay, I don't want to show how. Okay, because I already show how to find the determinant before this. So I want you to find out lah the answer. So after you get the answer here, this is the M41, M42, M40, M44. Therefore, you need to calculate also C41, C42, C44. And make sure the sign, plus minus, plus minus. For example, here is, this one is 4 by 4, right? So plus minus, plus minus, minus, plus, minus, plus, plus, minus, plus, minus, minus, plus, minus, plus. So if for C41, so C41 is somewhere here. So must be minus something, baru you darab dengan you punya answer M41. So for M42, for C42, so it's plus, and then minus, and then plus. Okay, so you will get the answer lah for the cofactor. Okay, so for the example 1 just now and also example 2, it state for each, it state the specific row and specific column lah. Okay, they also have one type of question which is they ask you to calculate all. To calculate all tu maksudnya you kena calculate semua lah. You kena calculate ke semua elements yang ada. Okay, for example, I give you example here. Determine all. Okay, determine all the minus and cofactors of the element in the matrix. Matrix 2, 0, negative 5, 4, 3, 7, negative 1, 2, 0. Okay, so you need to calculate. Oh, sorry, tak nampak. Okay, sorry. Okay, determine all the minus and cofactor of the element in the matrix 2, 4, negative 1, 0, 3, 2, negative 5, 7, 0. So the keyword here is all. All means that you need to calculate all the element here. 9 lah, ada 9. Okay, so we start first with the row 1, column 1. So we have M11, we have M12, we have M13, and then we have M21, M22, M23, M31, M32, M33. So this is the minus. Okay, they have 9 minus, and of course you have 9 cofactor also. Okay, alright, so samalah konsep yang sama. So M11 means that you need to close a row number 1, and column number 1. So you left with 3, 2, 7, 0. Okay, and then for M12, close the row number 1, column number 2. So 0, 2, negative 5, 0. Row number 1, column number 3, you have 0, 3, negative 5, 7. Okay, alright. So I leave it to you to fill out all the values. Okay, then don't forget to find your C. Okay, for each you have C, or cofactor lah. Okay, you need to find your C also. Okay, and final answer. Okay, final answer because of what? Because of this is the question that asks you to find all. So why not you compile all this one, okay, your matrix C in one matrices. Okay, I hope that you can answer this question. I mean for this case lah, for this case means for this example that the question asks you to find all. So after you get all the value of C, you make it become matrices. Maksudnya according to the row and also column lah. Fill up lah. Okay, you know kan, they have be 9 element, should be have 9 element. Okay, alright. So this is what we call the matrix C or cofactor matrix. Alright. So in the next video, I will explain. I will brief on the inverse. So we cannot jump to inverse yet. I mean kita boleh terus pada inverse. I need to show you how to find the minor cofactor first, because in the formula to get inverse, they have a cofactor.